What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody is doing well. Most recent pickups. Uh, most of you, if you watch my channel, you've seen these courtesy of the Insert Revolution podcast every Tuesday night, 7:35 ish Central Standard Time on the Insert Revolution podcast channel. That Dave, myself, and Uncle Vinny host. But so yeah, most of this stuff is not going to be new. If you happen to watch the show, whether it be live or on replay, I do have one package in the mail, courtesy of a tuber. I made a purchase from somebody, and I had opened it previously because I was only expecting one card, and there's a couple extras in here, so I wanted to make sure I got this on video. So yeah, I do have one other thing coming in, I think on Monday, which I was surprised to see pop up. Something that I've been hoping to acquire since 2014, so not a super long time, but nonetheless, super pumped to finally add that to the collection when it gets here. I do have like some hangers and jumbo packs, value packs of some product that I will open in a later video as well. I still owe DJ part 2. It's still sitting here, arranged and ready to go, but got to make sure I had the time. So 2000 to 2021, 2020 or 2021 is still left to go through, but still a lot of nice stuff to show off. Some nice low numbered stuff. Hope everybody enjoyed part 1. There was some really nice low numbered stuff in that as well. So some really nice adds to the collection. I am approaching 2,600 unique cards. So not sure if that's going to happen this year. I have to go back and double check my counts. I should have prepared myself. But then again, I am on my laptop. I can pull it up real quick. I know one of the cards is not in the totals yet because I haven't gotten it just yet. So right now, as of the recording of this video, not including one of the purchases from the tuber, I'm sitting at 2587. So with the card from the tuber gets added and the one that comes in the mail on Monday, I'll be at 2589. So 11 cards shy of 2600. So that'll be a huge accomplishment. So I'll kind of revamp my goals for the year per se. The goal for this year is to hit 2600 plus. So hopefully that'll be obtainable. But we'll see. Things are going to slow down, which is why I mentioned some of the value packs, the jumbo packs, hanger packs, that type of stuff, because National will be here before we know it. So what, in basically, I'll say in 3 days, it'll be what, 5 months? So it'll be here before we know it. But anyways, enough rambling. I've rambled for 4 minutes. Not that you guys care about anything that I've said up to this point. You're here to see cards. So the only non-Terrell Davis card in this collection, or in this video, this was a 2-card lot, and this was actually the main card as far as the listing was concerned, but it included 2 autographs. And I did not have an autograph of this guy for the Broncos auto collection, so this is a first, which is always nice. But this one is out of Elite. This is Pen Pals on card of Javonte Williams. So as the first Javonte Williams to the Broncos autograph collection. And he is actually, I mean, you can see the Broncos uniform, which, kind of helps. But at some point, I'll probably get something else to add of him. Losing him last season really hurt, but hopefully he'll come back stronger than ever. But the other card in the lot, which is the main reason why I bid on it, and to be brutally honest, what I paid for both cards, I pretty much got the Javante for free because this what I paid. This card normally goes for about that price. So all in all, it's a win. Out of 2021 Gold Standard, this is the Gold Jacket signatures. There, of course, are variations. This is the base autograph version, numbered to 35. So nice to add that. And you would have thought that this card would have been shown before the autographs, but super pumped to get this list. The seller had this one listed, or had two of these listed, and patience paid off. So we talk about patience all the time on the IRP, not just the three of us, but any of the other guests that we have on from time to time. We all kind of talk about patience and being patient on certain things. And like I said, seller had two of these. One sold after like the third or fourth relist, and he kept relisting the other one, and dropping the price. And I finally was able to snag this. But out of 1997 Pinnacle Express, this is the Metalworks. This is the silver. So I have the bronze, and these things are heavier than hell. But I have the bronze. I need the gold, but I was finally able to get the silver, and they are numbered out of 400. So, from a history lesson perspective, these actually were redemptions because of the weight of these. So, not sure how many of these ever made it out, but pretty excited to get the silver. So all I need is the gold, which is numbered to 200, and I've never seen one. Save that for last. This I showed just this last Tuesday, but out of the new Impeccable, I couldn't pass this up, and I sure the hell wasn't going to let this go for too cheap to somebody because I'm that kind of person. But 2022 Impeccable, this is the Super Bowl champion signatures. This is the yellow printing plate autograph. 101. So that was a nice add in, fairly inexpensive considering Impeccable just came out. But I'm showing that one before I showed this one. But this, so the package from PDAZ, Paul, the Dazzler, as he is also known as, Smith Sports Cards. He had shown a card in a collection that he purchased, and I reached out to him on Instagram because can't message on YouTube. But I reached out to him on Instagram on a Sunday, and I inquired about two cards, and I settled on this one, only for the simple fact that I'm really trying to stay focused on the Terrell Davis stuff more than anything. And easy transaction, super easy. Packaged immediately on Sunday, dropped off in the mail, and I wasn't expecting extras, which is why I went ahead and opened it. I haven't looked at anything else in here, but nonetheless, the note, thanks Steve, enjoy Paul. And Paul, just for the record, I'm disappointed. I wanted the last name too. Come on, man. You're famous. You're a famous rookie quarterback. Okay, maybe not. You know what I mean. But he included a couple extras in here, which is why I wanted to make sure I got this on video. And the extras, of course, were not necessary. But nonetheless, he did include a couple. So, 2008 Gridiron Gear. Is this 8 or 7? Pretty sure this is 8. X variation jersey of Brandon Marshall. This kid was a beast in his heyday. I loved watching him. And that is number 100. So thank you, Paul. And the other, uh, this is freaking nice. I have no idea what year. I'm not even going to try because I suck at years. But out of triple threads, uh, one of the variations, blue, perhaps, number to 25 of John Elway. So that's freaking sick. Uh, Two super nice extras and completely unexpected. And if I would have known there was extras, I would have opened it live on camera. So sorry about that, Paul. So I knew there was two extras in there, but freaking awesome nonetheless. And the purchase. So a history lesson from a history lesson from the Broncos 79. There are a lot of folks out there that hyper focus on jersey number stuff. I am not one of those. I've always considered it a bonus. But, this one kind of is special because it was acquired by a tuber who I've known for a long time, and we were able to make a deal. So this one is a little bit extra special from that perspective, and it is jersey numbered. But out of the new 2022 Impeccable, this is the same set as the printing plate. Super Bowl champion on card autograph, numbered to 49. And since I've been talking about jersey number, you're going to know that if this will show up. It's not going to show up very well. I promise you. It is numbered 30 of 49. So, freaking awesome. Easy deal. Thanks again, Paul. At least you knew I watched your video, right? And one of those thumbs up was me. And I didn't. Remember, I don't comment, but I watch. So, thanks again, Paul. I really do appreciate it. Easy peasy. And then on to the bad boy. 18, 19 years in the making, I guess, as far as release date is concerned. When I started on YouTube and strictly focusing on Terrell Davis for a lot of that time, working on compiling the checklist and all that other kind of stuff and going through and getting things organized and checklisting cards. This is a card that I saw in the checklist that intrigued me. And story time. For a lot of reasons. One, I love Leaf Limited. It's not the number one on my list, but I love Leaf Limited. I love some of their pairings. I love their card design. They do a lot of trap stickers, which I like the concept. If done right, sometimes they fail miserably. But Leaf Limited has always done fairly well with multicolored patches in small windows too, which is why it intrigued me. So I'm not going to call this a Grail. I'm not going to call it an Eleanor, but this is a huge card, for my collection because it intrigued me then. It continued to intrigue me, and after 19 years, it surfaced. And after going back and forth with the seller a few times, I had my doubts. Honestly, I had my doubts. But because there was another interested party. But I'm a firm believer in karma. And if things are meant to be, things are meant to be, which is why, I really try my best to be nice and do things and do nice things for other people as much as what I can. I do sometimes fall short. I am human. We all do this. But this is one that I honestly never thought I would see, let alone own. So, like I said, I've shown this on the IRP. I didn't spoil this with anybody. Nobody knew it. All I did was tell a few people that I landed a whale, and that was the best way that I could categorize this card. So enough rambling about this card. I still can't believe it. This is a fail on Leaf Limited's part. They didn't do so well with the multicolored patches and the smaller window, but I don't care. 2004, Leaf Limited, Team Threads. We got John Elway and Terrell Davis. And as I was showing this on the IRP, I was like, this in itself would have been pretty badass, right? But on the flip side, you would all be like, why would that intrigue him? On the other side, Tony Dorsett, Jake Plummer. And you may or may not see it, but that is a one of one. 2004 Leaf Limited Team Threads quad patch autograph. This is just a beautiful card. And now maybe you can understand why it intrigued me. This wouldn't. I have a few Elway and TD dual patch autos or dual autos. But to have it paired with these two, freaking just blows my mind. And it's now securely locked in the collection, and it's not going anywhere. This is one of those that I would call a casket card. So there you have it. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this card. I love this card. And yes, it did have to go through authentication, which, is fine. I don't feel like I had to wait super, super long. But, yeah. That's a huge one, folks. Huge one. So, yeah. Not a whole lot of cards to show in 19 minutes, but this is how I roll sometimes. And I know Dave will enjoy the long video. So, yeah. Like I said, one other card coming in, supposed to be here Monday. I may hold that one for its own individual video. I think I might do that. I'm looking forward to actually seeing it and holding it. Because I've never seen one in 9 years. Or 8 years, depending on when it actually released. 2014 product, hell, it could have been 2015 when it finally dropped, which it probably was. Nonetheless, 8 or 9 years. Never saw one. So yeah, looking forward to getting that one in for sure. There was no negotiation on that one. That was I couldn't hit it fast enough. So, yep. Some pack breaks coming up in the near future. Part 2 at some point when I have a house to myself. Hopefully that'll be sooner than later. Because then I can finally get all this stuff organized and integrated and be the organized person that Joey said I was, which I'm really not. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all I got. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Hope you have a good rest of the weekend. And, yeah. I'm out!